friend.
I'm Jordan, I'm a friend.
I'm Tucker, I'm a friend.
I'm Brett, I'm behind the camera.
I'm Sean, I'm a friend. Alright, here we go. We can do it. Now, most people have no problem telling you where this quote comes from. It's actually off of a World War II propaganda poster featuring Rosie the Riveter flexing her arm. Now, it's quite significant as it does deal with World War II. And the soldiers during World War II were outstanding people and did what it did to make things right. And they did so in the bloodiest conflict known to mankind. All in all, the events that occurred during World War II will continue to be burned into the minds of history and how it all started as well. Now, imagine being about a college-age student being sent halfway across the world to fight a war. That was the reality for many, especially Americans. But the war was going on a long time before the U.S. even entered. It all started in 1939 when Hitler decided to invade Poland. Now, as you can imagine, this didn't make Poland or its allies happy, so France and Great Britain declared war on Germany, and Germany did the same. Now, on a smart move by Germany, they signed a treaty with the USSR, or in case you don't know, is Russia at the time. Now, this was really smart, like I said, as it prevented a war on two fronts, for now at least. Now, on the western front, so the western side of Germany, we hear talks of a phony war where the Allies, which at the moment consists of France and England, are fighting against Germany. And it's called a phony war because there isn't any fighting for about 6 months. Now, this causes France's army to kind of crumble and become weaker, and Germany just becomes even stronger. Now, what finally pushes things over the edge is in 1940, when Hitler ramps things up and uses his strategy known as Blitzkrieg, which is lightning war, and he uses overwhelming force and tactics in a very short amount of time to overwhelm countries, and he did so in France. And this caused him to march into Paris unchallenged, and France was captured. During 1940 as well, Italy joins his conquest to capture Europe. Now, England is one of the few countries still holding on to its independence and is fighting on fiercely. Now, in mid-December of 1941, after about a year fighting, the U.S. enters the war after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Also in 1941, Hungary joins the Nazis, so we're kind of evening out the spectrum of allies and axis here. Now, this is where Germany makes one of their major flaws, and in 1942 they attacked one of their allies, the USSR, undoing the treaty completely. His plan was to completely overrun Russia, and that would be his tickets to world conquest. However, that didn't happen, as it did take much longer than it was supposed to. Fighting lasted over a year, and they were forced to endure a harsh Russian winter, which caused the Germans to become very weak, and they were very ill-prepared, and the Russian winterized soldiers came in and truly kicked butt. In 1943, Italy's fascist government falls after we push through the tip of Italy at the bottom up to the top into mainland Europe. Also in 1943, a man many of you heard about, Dwight D. Eisenhower from Abilene, Kansas, which is kind of cool because we're kind of close to them, was named Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces. The Allied forces, now joined by Russia after Germany attacked them, pushed the Italians and Germans, what was left of the Italians, through Africa and France after the invasion of Normandy, also known as D-Day in 1944. And eventually in 1945, after we pushed them back into Berlin, we've captured Germany and Hitler commits suicide. So we're told anyway. Now this finally puts an end to the war in Europe, and many people don't realize that there was two major theaters in World War II.